That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. The date was July 20th, 1969, and that was the famed quote from Neil Armstrong, the first human to ever walk on the moon. We hear a lot about the first step, but what about the next step? I'm Tom Miller, pastor of Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin, and this is another Fuel for the Fire. It's volume 683, The Next Step. Over the years, many people have come through the church doors. Some come, connect, and over time they plug in at a deeper level. Others come and quickly plateau. They may continue to attend, but involvement is minimal and commitment limited. First on my list of 3 things keeping you from taking the next step is a besetting sin. Hebrews 12:1 says, "Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us." When we're in the grip of addiction or any kind of recurring sin, we tend to feel inferior. The sin in our life is defeating, and we begin to distance ourselves from those we disappoint. My encouragement is to stay the course. Do what it takes to get free, and let the church help. Better to journey together. Another obstacle to the next step is fear of man. When we take the first step and go to church, we have lots of people in our life who don't. We can be influenced by what they say and what we perceive they are thinking. It helps to remember Luke 9:26. "For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he shall come in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels." The greatest prison many people live in is the fear of what others think. A third impediment to the all-important next step is a failure to grasp grace in all its fullness. Many see church as an organization filled with rules and condemnation. That mindset will bring out the worst in us. Grace is much different than law. Grace empowers us and allows us to aspire to more. When love is performance-based, we're insecure and tentative. When love is unconditional, we can launch out. We're allowed to fail and grow as a result. We can express ourselves absent of any pressure to measure up. We can flourish knowing our heart is in His loving hands. The first step is big. The next step is crucial. So work to overcome besetting sin, and let us help you in the meantime. Don't live in the shackles of fear, and embrace the love of a Heavenly Father who desperately wants you to succeed. Take the next step. That's the way I see it, and that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.